Wacheg Missoe. Kinanas Comitana Missoe Jivita Gota. It's been in the Nebiche with the Magianji, Kibicha Anamotaman, Banet to Sonjigi, Anamuchagatek, Ashanistamitana, Pisum, or Popon, Nabatisan, what they Banet to Chigutayan. Pitabag Nochin, Utanok, Omashkegonok, Ufahegon. My name is Shannin, Metatawabin. I'm from Omashkegonok Territory, Cree, and James Bay. I've been in economic development for 30 years. And as the Senator has pointed out, we're at a critical time where we're creating institutions, policies, laws, legislation to support our community. I always look at why I do this job, and I always look at our past. All of us are lucky to be here. 95% of our population was eliminated when colonizers took our land. So we have been subjected to the goal of being eliminated and our land stolen. But we're at a critical time right now where we're looking for a way to be part of prosperity. We have 300 plus court cases that affirm our rights and title to the land. Each and every one of you has been delegated the responsibility to find prosperity for each of your communities, which is an unbelievable task. You got to find opportunity in your backyard so that your people are not in poverty anymore. Each one of you is struggling, I know that. I've been delivering business loans for 30 years, and now I lead an organization that's delivered 53,000 loans to a value of $3.3 billion. Indigenous financial institutions cover coast to coast to coast, providing Inuit, Métis, and First Nations entrepreneurs with a chance at opportunity and prosperity. And now we're contemplating creating new institutions that make sure that we can be part of the larger opportunities. I always say 3 pillars to any new project in your backyard: equity participation, a robust IBA, and some sort of revenue share. Demand no less. It's our land. They have to recognize that we have the leverage of our territories. That's our resources in the ground, and we'll leave them there as long as they need to be there until we are partners in that resource. And now get to the real deal. I'm here to talk about the Procurement Institute. The Procurement Institute is a new First Nations procurement authority that we want to create. You might have seen in the news, Randy Boissonnault, I don't even know if I'm saying his name right, but he's a cabinet minister that pretended to be an Indigenous person just to take opportunities from us. This is not a new thing. It's been going on for 30 years. There are countless business transactions that have taken place in the billions of dollars of value. That means less opportunity for our people, less impact on the ground for our people. And the AFN supported, and I put a timeline up here of what we've been progressing. It's crazy how long this kind of thing takes when the government wants to push it as far along as possible so that we're not part of the process. But the AFN supported a resolution in 2019 to affirm the planning, to give NACA the mandate to bring organizations together and start planning process. That led to a couple of different groups. An Indigenous reference group was a table that the government put together that we were planning for transforming procurement. And the government started with a $34 million planning budget, and that's been going. The Inuit exited the planning in 22, Métis exited in 22, and CCAB exited in 22. So we continue. AFN reaffirms support to the launch of a procurement organization. And this would be an authority for First Nations. We would verify, certify Indigenous businesses to make sure that the business structure is really going to benefit our community on the ground. FMPO is currently in the process of setting up the legal setup. We have NACA, AFOA, CANDU, FMB, and FNFA. 5 very successful, reputable organizations that provide services to our people. They have the reputation to work with the government. They deliver on a daily basis, and they can get this done. We're still waiting for the government to commit to the process. I was told the other day that they don't want to be colonistic by selecting a partner to work with. I told them that you're being colonistic by not listening to what the rights holders have asked for, which is to launch this First Nation Procurement Authority so that we can get to business. Quit talking about this Indigenous business database that just removed 1,100 businesses because they weren't even Indigenous. They know that there's a problem there. They haven't been doing it right for 30 years. We definitely can do it right. Arrive Can, Minister Bossonneau, Nisha, Pure Spirit, billions going to shell companies. We need to do something better. We're looking for your support. I got an AFN resolution, but for the government, I guess that's not good enough. I've been receiving additional letters of support from regional territorial organizations. Chiefs of Ontario is working on one. Atlantic Canada provided one. I'm here to request letters of support from you to reaffirm your support for a procurement authority to be created for our people so that no more opportunities are lost.